Hello everyone and welcome to Laberinto de Divisas. My name is José Ricaurte Jaén and today is January 17, 2018. This is Wednesday and we're going to start with the European session, and please remember that all information on these videos is not indicative of any offer to buy or sell any currencies. At the same time, keep in mind that it does not constitute a personal financial advice. Please also keep in mind past performance does not indicate future performance at all. Alright? And we are recording directly from Dubrovnik in Croatia. Let's go directly to the headlines for today's trading session. And one of the things, we're going to go directly to Twitter. You can follow me. Feel free to follow me at José Ricaurte Jaén. And here, what I'm doing with the Twitter account is sort of become an aggregator for different Twitters, media sources. You will find the best headlines from Bloomberg, Reuters, Wall Street Journal, and other professionals in the industry. So that will be like one spot just to get the best information. One of a couple of things that caught my eyes today was the fact that, for example, we have Francesco Canepa at Franca Giorno, and he is a reporter at Reuters covering the euro, and they're basically saying that the reason why we experience again lows for the euro is because it's unlikely the ECB, European Central Bank, is unlikely to ditch the bond buying pledge next week. That give us an idea what's actually happening in the market, the real reason behind the drop. Not only the fact that if we take a look later, the euro is rejecting once again the 123 psychological mark. Now, if we continue to Bloomberg, something that was worth reading is the fact that there's as far as the coalition goes, it seems it's almost a done deal, and that can be something to support Eurobulls. We'll have to see, but the most important is the fact that the way they see this is after the Germany's 1930s collapse. It suggests Merkel will actually, as they say, will get the coalition. It's pretty much to avoid, and it's a comeback to reality as far as the SPD, Social Democrats Party. So that will translate into good news. Still a few headlines. Bitcoin falls a little bit more. It should be around right now, trading around 10,000. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, where the two of the most important cryptocurrencies at the moment, Bitcoin and Ripple. Bitcoin BTC and Ripple XRP. Let's see if we get this loading. We're using for this purpose trading view. Let's see what we have. Directly, it's taking a little bit to a couple seconds to load. That's where we're 10,500 seems for Bitcoin, 7.78% down 7.78, 80, 77. It depends how you look at this. And Ethereum down 11.5% so far, and Ripple trading at $1.08, down 8.73%. That's where it would stand. Gold trading against the US dollar, 1,335 per ounce. It's down today. It's small percentage, minus 0.20%, nothing to really consider. But these are the headlines, the most important headlines. And one more headline to keep in mind, ING, if I can find that. Okay, this is Viraj Patel at V Patel FX. He's one of the most prominent analysts at ING. And this is the outlook that they have for the dollar Canadian as far as the rate or hike or not hike by the Bank of Canada, and they're actually pricing a multiple scenario, 3 scenarios. Hawkish hike, well, we'll probably go back to 123.50, maybe lower, and then correct back to 123.50. A dovish hike will increase in rates, but a tone that will not support a continuation in the appreciation of the dollar, of the Canadian dollar. It will take us probably to 125. We're currently trading look at the dollar Canadian. We're currently trading at 124.5, 124.50, and a hawkish hold. I mean, if they hold, which could translate into a surprise, we're looking all the way back to 126.50. So there's a very defined path here. Now, to close the European session, if there is a correction in the euro, we want to also take a look at what other currency crosses may experience a correction when it comes to the euro. We talk of here, we have on the weekly chart, we have the euro against the Swiss franc. And if we take this here, we can see that there is there is wedge formation, rising wedge here. And what this indicates is that at some point we can experience here a break, and this break, based on the fact that there is this extension over the last couple months for this cross, it could be easily that we can go back all the way to this low here, the 116, below 116.15, or why not all the way back to the base to create a double bottom here, and that could be interesting and will translate into more buys. Now, if we look at the long-term perspective, and also let's use a couple moving averages, exponential moving averages. We are on the daily chart. We look at here, we have, of course, the moving at 50 period exponential moving average at 116.78. This is how low it could take the franc, the euro. Now, let's take a look also this interesting formation. If we see this, we have this bearish bar close here, and then the open, the body of this candlestick, it's an inside bar, sort of to say, because it's inside the body formation of the previous candlestick, the previous bar. Now, this to me looks, and again, it's something that I will consider bearish and will extend a continuation all the way to the moving average. This is something to keep in mind. Now, in the long term, of course, price action, we're above the 50 exponential period moving average on monthly. This is bullish. Now, of course, you will have some sort of opportunities that the market will allow you to have to join the trend, and this trend, of course, is bullish here, and we may have an opportunity if it goes back all the way to 115.90, that could translate into more buys, and why not 114.40? You should not discount this level. But in the long term, looking to 2 years of rebalancing of the euro as far as the ECB, European Central Bank, hiking rates, we can look at going 121, and in a period of 3 years all the way to 132. Well, as usual, thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Always visit us at the channel, YouTube channel, José Ricaurte Jaén, for more videos from Laberinto de Divisas.